Instagram. Hey guys, oh my god, ugh, that is how I feel about YouTube introductions videos. Introducing the new improved Amy 2.0. I have a straight spine. That's how I feel about that. It has been nearly 3 months since my first operation. I ended up having 2 operations, one through the back and then the next week through the side, then the back. Why? So the first time they went in, they tried to straighten my spine, but it was too stubborn, and no, it was too stiff and it had spurs on it. My surgeon said it was like I had the spine of a 70-year-old, so they couldn't get a good enough correction. My surgeon knew that I wouldn't be happy with it, and he wasn't happy with it either. So he closed me up, and then I spent a week in hospital, and then I went back into surgery, and they went through the side, removed some discs and whatnot, and they straightened it, and they got a really good result. I'm really happy with it, and my surgeon was as well. So, yay! What have I been doing this whole time? Why have I not made any videos? Well, originally I wanted to get a lot of footage of hospital, of my experience, so that I could show you guys, but unfortunately, because I was so ill, in pain, etc, just it wasn't doable. So I have photos, but no video footage, unfortunately. Sorry, I can tell you about it, but yep. Trying to figure out a way that I could share my experience with you guys, and I thought, why not do a question and answer based upon questions that I've been asked. So I asked Instagram, and I actually got quite a few questions, which is really good because now I don't have to make up a whole bunch of questions myself and pretend that you guys gave me them. There's so many that I will probably do 2 videos and make this a 2-part video. I'm just gonna get right in there and answer some questions for you. The first question is, where are you fused to and from, and how many screws and rods do you have? I am fusing from T2 to L2. So I have 23 screws in my back and 2 rods. Did you ever have to get an MRI? If you did, how long were you in there? I have previously gotten 2 MRIs. Why 2? Not quite sure. The first one I think went for about 45 minutes and the second one went for about an hour. What was your pre-op appointment like? So I didn't really have a pre-op appointment. I know I've read a lot of people's stuff on Instagram and whatnot, that they have an appointment a couple of weeks before surgery. I didn't have that. My pre-op was the day that I was admitted into hospital. So I was admitted at around 3 PM on the Monday, and then I was operated on the Tuesday. Basically they just took some blood tests and they checked my lung capacity, and they told me everything that was going to happen. They checked my weight and my height, and that was about it. It was nothing to be scared of or anything like that. Next question is, how are you? And then they had a comment on here saying, I know it's not really about scoliosis as such, but I know after my surgery I went through several different emotions and I was just wondering. I'm okay now. Of course I go through different moods, but while I was in hospital, I cried a bit. I don't know whether that was because of anything. I mean, I was in pain, so I guess that was because of that. And then there was also a good few weeks, maybe 2, when I got home, that I cried every day. I think I was just a bit sad that I was still in so much pain and I wasn't seeing as much progress as I thought I would. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really hard question. It's normal to go through different emotions though, so How's your pain going? Is it better than pre-op? My pain's pretty good now. I do get achy, and I do okay, so I used to get a pain where my spine was most curved, like kind of right under my shoulder blade, and I started to get that again. I didn't get it, and then now I'm starting to get it again. I'm hoping with time, once all my muscles are strengthened again, that the pain will actually go away. I also have a pain in like the kind of neck muscle thing that flares up. It's been going on for about 2 weeks again now. It was a thing, and then it stopped, and now it's come back again, and it goes up into my neck. I thought it was a screw, but my surgeon said it wasn't, so let's go with that. But my back pain's pretty good. Well, I don't know, you can't compare it to before surgery. It's just so hard. It's a different kind of pain, and my body is experiencing different things because everything got moved. Like a whole bunch of stuff got cut through, and then it was moved, and then yeah, it's really hard to explain, but I'm hoping that with time that I won't have any pain. I know that is a pretty far-fetched thing. I know that I will have pain some days, but majority of the time, hopefully I won't have pain. When does the pain get better? My pain started to get better probably about 6 weeks post-op. Up until then, I was in pretty bad pain, especially because the weather started to get cooler, so when I woke up I was incredibly stiff and sore, but I was in pain for a very long time. Well, for me. I feel that if you're in pain for like a constant pain for a month, that it's gonna get you down and whatnot. But yeah, so around 6-7 weeks, I'd say my pain started to get better. Although it had started to already get better, but I noticed a big difference. I hope you can't hear that truck. I'm just watching the garbage man put some garbage in. Cool. Is it painful walking for the first time, or is it just uncomfortable? So I walked for the first time twice. In the first week I only had screws in my spine, no rods for support. So basically they had broken my spine, put some screws in, and was like, go for it. Nah, I didn't get up as fast the first time. Like usually you get up within the 3 days or whatever. I had to wait for like 5 or something like that. And that was very, very hard. Very painful. Like, no, it wasn't fun. The second time was way easier. It hurt. It's a bit, not really walking. It's uncomfortable. Nah, I'm gonna say it's painful. Not really bad pain though. It's just like, I can't explain it. It hurt, but it wasn't bad. And once I started walking more, it hurt less. I was going faster, further, and it was good. Did the medication make you drowsy? Yes, I was asleep a lot. Did the catheter hurt to be taken out? No. First surgery, it was taken out, then put back in whilst I was still awake. That kind of hurt. But I don't think it hurt. I don't know. By the time it was out, I was so doped up and everything else had happened, so it didn't really bother me that much. Was there anything you did to stop yourself from feeling so nervous about having the operation or being in the hospital? Positive thinking that it was going to go okay stopped me from being nervous. Before I went into the operating theatre, I could tell that my mum was more nervous than me, so I sang to her. I don't know, I guess, yeah, just being excited for it. I wasn't really nervous about being in hospital because I knew I would be taken care of. How did it feel being put under anesthesia and then waking up afterwards? How long did you feel like you were asleep? I don't really remember how it felt. They just put a thing in my arm or hand, and then I don't remember much. I remember saying bye to my mum and that I loved her. And then I was out to it. When I woke up, it just feels like when you're waking up when you're asleep. So I don't know, I was out for like 8 hours, but I didn't know it was 8 hours. I'm doing this a lot. Why am I making a video if I don't know? I'm really not that weird. I'm just kidding. I am. Can you expect after surgery hospital-wise? You can expect to wake up with lots of things in your hands, attached to a bunch of machines that beep and go off constantly. So annoying. Especially when you're trying to sleep and it's like, yes, finally sleeping. Beep, beep, beep. So, you can expect nurses to do everything for you, including washing you. My nurse fed me for the first bit, or my mum did. You can expect them to roll you because you cannot roll yourself. They usually turn you over and rub your back, make sure you don't get like bed sores and stuff like that. You can expect this thing coming out of your nose, which is annoying if you wear it for a week and a half like I did. Over a week and a half, I don't know. You can expect, what else can you expect? You can just expect to be helped with everything. You can't really do much yourself. I wasn't hungry either. Well, after the second one I was kind of hungry. After the first one I just didn't have an appetite and I lost a whole bunch of weight, which wasn't that great. In the 2 weeks I was in hospital I lost quite a bit of weight and was quite skinny, but that just meant that when I got home I could eat whatever I wanted, and now I look healthy again. So, does your back still hurt after surgery? Is it painful when you lie on your back during recovery period? My back still aches sometimes, but I've already mentioned that. Is it painful when you lie on your back during recovery period? No, I didn't find it painful, at least. After a while, though, I would want to turn because I was uncomfortable, or it started to hurt. I don't know, either way, I didn't want to lay down on my back, but it's not really painful. It's not painful now, unless I lay down for too long and I need to move. What does it feel like to have titanium in your back? Can you feel the rods inside of you when you move? It's changing. So when I first came out of surgery, it kind of felt like, this is the way I'm going to explain it, I don't know if it's like that for everyone else, but it felt like there was a plank of wood that had been sewn to my back. So that was really heavy as well. After a while it changes. Now kind of like if I tense my back muscles, which I'm doing right now, so if I look a little bit weird, that's what I'm doing. I can feel them. Not in the sense that it's really hard to explain and I'm really bad at explaining. I'm so sorry, but not that sorry. I can feel the tightness around, like in the muscles. I feel like I can feel the bottom of the rods though. Like when I tense up, like and tense my back, I can feel where the rods end. I just can't bend, well, in certain ways, and that's how you kind of feel them, but you can't actually feel that there's two metal rods in your spine. But yeah, I think in the next video I will do more questions about bending and what I can and can't do, but I think I've already gone over how long I wanted to do for this. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll check those out as well. Go follow my Instagram account if you wanna, and you wanna see what I'm doing and how I'm recovering. Might chuck in some photos of hospital and whatnot at the end of this or during this. I don't know, doing some weird thing with my hand, I'm gonna go with it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys soon enough because I have a lot of time to do nothing, so my nothing will be making videos for you. Okay. I'm done.